back of this paper that got the former director of data science at Thomson Reuters fired. I was talking about the Ferguson effect right before the break. And he writes that the police officers often say they are scared or unwilling to confront suspects because any confrontation could escalate into a situation where they would need to use force. Quote, any such situation could turn into a media circus where they would be scapegoated, their careers would be ended, their friends and community would cut all ties with them, and possibly where they would be even wrongfully convicted and imprisoned. So you have the phenomenon, I'm speaking now, of cities like here in LA, where many categories of crime in recent years have gone up. But you know what's gone down? Arrests. Does that make any sense? Crime up, arrests down, and that's a function of at least a couple things. A lot of people aren't even bothering to call in because they don't believe the police are going to come, or if they come, anything will happen. And the police are simply not engaging, as I said earlier, in proactive policing. So this whole Black Lives Matter stuff, these 4 months of George Floyd riots, not only produced 25 people killed, not only resulted in 2,000 police officers injured, not only resulting in $2 billion in insured property damage, and maybe another $1 billion or $2 billion in uninsured property damage, untold people are now being killed, being robbed, who otherwise wouldn't be killed, otherwise wouldn't be robbed if the police had engaged in their normal proactive policing. He goes into Roland Fryer. And Roland Fryer examined just 5 cities. Just 5 cities to find out the result, the impact of the Ferguson effect or the George Floyd effect, the impact of officers pulling back rather than engaging in normal proactive policing. He estimates that over the course of 5 years, in just 5 cities, there has been a staggering 900, as he put it, excess murders. Murders that otherwise would not have taken place but for the decline in proactive policing. How many felonies have taken place that otherwise wouldn't have taken place over the same period of time? In just these 5 cities, he estimates 34,000, quote, excess felonies. Quote, overall, he says, the Ferguson effect has resulted in a substantial number of, quote, excess murders. One top expert in the field, he says, as a result of depolicing, during June and July of 2020 alone in the country, has resulted in an additional 1,520 murders. June and July of 2020 alone, an additional 1,520 so-called excess homicides, that is to say, homicides that otherwise would not have taken place but for the police pulling back from proactive policing. And I just say this, and I'm trying to just open the eye to the gentleman. Who's doing more damage? Larry Elder for bringing it to people's attention, or you for refusing to accept the results and start asking yourself why this is going on? Who's really the harmful person to the community? Who's really the so-called Uncle Tom? The person that puts his head in the sand, doesn't want to talk about the breakdown of the nuclear family, doesn't want to talk about the real facts, and wants to malign the police, causing them to pull back, causing all these excess homicides, most of whom are black, excess robberies, most of the victims are black. Who's really the Uncle Tom? Who's really the villain of the black community? Quote, Black Americans, because of the George Floyd effect, suffered a massive spike in murders while white and Asian Americans experienced virtually no discernible increase at all, end of quote. Capiche? I'm Larry Elder.